started and give you all the knowledge and inspiration you need. Also, we'll be introducing you to a new medium every day. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, we've got everything you need to get you started with a new hobby. The Designer Inspiration Show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy to follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page, where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
Hello everybody, welcome to Designer. It is. It is, but the light's not working. Is it better? How strange is that? I didn't do anything, it was on. Oh. Is it working now? We'll see. Hello everyone, welcome to Design Inspiration. There's something wrong with my mic pack. So if I go quiet all of a sudden, you'll know that that's not me. You'll know that's not me. How are you everybody? My name is Rebecca Redican. It's lovely to have you on board this afternoon. We are here with the Designer Inspiration team, and we have got loads and loads in store for you today. I've got to say, genuinely, so many treats. And one of our treats comes in the form of a lovely lady. Good things come in small packages, and one of them is this lady, Sammi!
Hey!
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine now, yes, great.
Fine now?
Yeah.
Discuss.
I forgot my bolero and then I was getting all worried about it. So you and Sue sewed me in to my dress.
I've never sewn a lady into a dress using 0.4 wire until today. But now today I have. And now she's just letting you...
And then she said, well, why don't you wear my jacket? So I was like, oh yeah. So then, but it was really nice being sewed into it. So.
Good. Must say you've got a lovely back.
Yeah, thank you.
Sammi, what have you got planned for us today, Lush?
Oh, I've got well, I had 2 beautiful kits, so I was really, really pleased with those. So the first one, we've got a pendant, what kind of a whole necklace really, isn't it? And it's kind of Tim Burton-esque, if you like. And the second, we've got a gorgeous cuff.
Really pretty cuff with the yin and yang sign.
Yeah.
Really pretty. I can't wait to see how we're creating those. I've got lots in store for you today. It's going to be a little bit of a mix-up today, as per usual. We are going to keep you on your toes, let's just say. I'm not going to mess around today. I'm not going to tell you everything that's coming up in the show, because there are so many treats. I could be here for hours, so it's better just to get started. Where are we starting, please, Helena? Lovely producer Helena with us today. I don't know why I did it in that voice, but it happened. Anybody up for a bargain? If you are, then I tell you what, you were in the right place today. You really, really are. You always are at Jewellery Maker, we know that. But in particularly today, we've done some real great bundles for you. Amazing, amazing gemstones coming up today at astonishing prices. And this most certainly fits into that bracket completely. Because you have got here a serious amount of your agate. These are your agate all sorts. We have got 4 different strands essentially, but it would be the equivalent of 4, 5, 6 strands in total for the amount we've got. You have your double strander here on your agate, so we've got your multicoloured agate, and those ones are the plain rounds 4mm ones at the end. You've also got the red agate, which are the small drop style. Those are up to a 17 by 10, 150 carats worth of those. And then you have your double strands. Now a double strand is essentially double the amount of gemstones you would normally get on an individual strand. So that means that you're getting the equivalent of 4 strands worth just in these 2 strands here. You've got 250 carats worth. That's a huge amount of the brown agate. And those are around a 4 by 2 to a 14 by 7. And then you've also got that white agate as well, around the same size. Now, we've got family of gemstones here. They're all in the agate family. We've got the equivalent of 6 strands worth of genuine gemstones. Please never ever forget for me, these are the real deal gemstones. These aren't created in a factory. These aren't kind of, you know, plastic that's scooped into these kind of almost ice cube trays that are then, you know, heated and coloured and left to set and you know, created within minutes essentially. These are created over years and years and years, time and effort and work from Mother Nature, and we're bringing the equivalent of 6 strands to you today for an amazing price. No one's going to believe the price drop that's about to happen. If I told you this is going to go under £10, everyone's thinking £9.95. I'm going to do better. Should be almost £15. It's £8.95 for you today on these. It's the equivalent of 6 strands worth of genuine gemstones you've got here. So that's working out per strand about £1.49. What do you think of that, Sammi?
That is brilliant. That's the perfect kind of stash builder bunch, isn't it? Because you can use them, you could use them together or you could use them separately in all these different projects.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant because you've got 3 strands at least there that will go with pretty much any colour palette, and then you've got something that will add a real pop and sparkle to it as well, with the multicoloured strand, which is beautiful. That's a great deal,
isn't it?
And Botswana agate is just so, it's iconic, isn't it? That agate with the straight, almost looks with all the stripes and everything in it. Just adore it.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it? There's a massive amount of gemstones you get in here. I mean, if you're looking at these, it's essentially you're just getting a huge amount. I love how you've got the white agate in here as well, but that just as a necklace.
Yeah.
It's going to go in perfectly with what I'm wearing, in fact.
Well, you can wear it with anything,
yes.
But also, you know, that's very on trend at the moment.
Massively.
So you could just wear it over a simple black dress, and it would look really classy on a night out,
wouldn't it?
Which you wouldn't necessarily have thought to do that, but it does. And you don't need to do anything with it.
You really don't. No. You really don't. I'm going to add something beautiful to this, though. Well done, everyone who is coming in. Lots of multi-buyers on this. You've got to be quick to the phones today. We've had an extremely busy morning, and I think you'll have to be quick to the phones when. Oh, see. I know how to make you smile, Sammi, and it pretty much involves showing you opal, and that's it. You're happy, you're chuffed.
I am.
How great does this go with that selection? I'm bringing this to you right here, right now. Opal is my and Sammi's all-time favourite of all of the gemstones. Why is it your favourite, Sammi?
You always ask, and it's always because of the colours and the drama and the fire and the fact that all of that is one gemstone, one type of gemstone.
Yes.
But they're all so very different, and they're all so beautiful, and everything was completely formed by nature.
Absolutely.
Just fascinating.
It is astonishing, isn't it? Especially when you get this gorgeous variety of the colours, and it's all from one location, one mining area. It's not like, you know, we've had to go to China to get the red ones, or I don't know, Brazil to get the white ones. These are all Mexican fire opal.
Yep. And so many people, I think most people have heard of Mexican fire opal and fire opal, and they adore it.
Absolutely.
I like to take small sections of fire opal and pair it with like white topaz, and just have it as the centerpiece, quite a dramatic bracelet. But like you said, with that white agate, you could do exactly the same thing.
Absolutely agree with that.
Take the center of those, because they're graduated, just have like 4 or 5 in the center of a bracelet. And you can do the same with a neckline piece as well.
Love that idea. I've got a gorgeous strand of bronzite coming up for you later on that goes stunningly with this, I've got to say. I've also got a really, really nice mesh bundle that will go fab with this because of some of the colours we've got. You've only seen this kind of once before, so it's lovely to have you on board with us today, especially with a great price point of just £14.95 for you today for 15 carats worth of this shaded fire opal. Really, really beautiful. Well done to everyone who's coming in. Obviously, you have our love for this as well. £14.95. Pardon, sweet?
On the table, another little bundle for you today.
Yeah, but it's on again now, isn't it? Should we swap it anyway to be safe? Something wrong with my mic pack today. I don't know what's wrong with it. Pete, what's wrong with it? You're a techie person. Technical difficulty. We'll sort it out. All right, Pete. Superhero mic man. I have got for you now a gorgeous, gorgeous bundle, which I know so many of you are going to love. If anyone watched Spellbinding Laura Binding yesterday, you will have loved all the pieces that she created with that gorgeous kind of massive, huge abalone shells, etc. One of her favourite gemstones is draping itself over my hands right now, and I think if she were watching at home, she would be jumping on the phone to get her hands on this, especially when she knew the price. I have got here for you a stunning, stunning treasure. This is a real, real treasure of a gemstone. Have you got that picture for me, that slide, lovely director Tom? This is such a treasure that, in fact, it has a kind of its own status, its own place within the Smithsonian Museum, and I just wanted to show you a picture because I've actually seen this. It is a display case at the Smithsonian in America. If you're not sure what the Smithsonian Museum is, essentially it's not an individual museum. It's made up of 19 museums, and I think it's 9 research centres, and it's actually where things like tanzanite first got sent to be tested, and they essentially pick some of their most prestigious, most loved, most renowned gemstones and have them in these gorgeous display cases, from rough, like you can see here, to when they're cut and faceted, to kind of the in-between pieces. And I will say I've got some of those in here, definitely. I've got the gorgeous high shine glow that you can see in the cabinet running through each one of these. It really truly is an absolute treasure. I've got 3 different strands here. So you've got 2 mil on the Peridot rounds, and then we've got your graduated irregular plain drops. You've got 80 carats worth on one strand, and they're up to an 11x4, and you've got a 10x5 on the other, which is 75 carats worth. This is Peridot Passion. If you, like the Smithsonian, the researchers at this well-known, renowned museum and research centre, if you too believe, in the power of gemstones and how stunning they can be and appear, then you have got that Peridot passion, and that's exactly what we've got here, especially when you see the price point. I think you're going to be blown away. People are happy to buy it at $17.85. People already have. People love purchasing this at that price point. You've got 3 strands here of a true treasure. Well done to everyone who did check out. You know that everyone pays the same, and that price today is just £10.95 for an absolute treasure of the world, for 3 strands worth of it as well. That is just a sensational price point. And every single one of these strands is seriously, seriously lengthy. Really, really lengthy. I mean, I'm not even showing you the entirety of all of these strands. It's a huge amount that you have here. £10.95. Well done to everybody who's going in and getting these ones today. It's going to add a gorgeous freshness to your pieces, isn't it? You've got the Peridot Passion today at just £10.95. Well done. You're all getting yourself a treasure at a fab price right there. How great would this go with the Peridot Passion? Perfectly well. Do you want bright, bold, beautiful, but wrapped in a classic? You've got this here. Oh my gosh, they're like little apples, aren't they? They are so, so stunning. Look at the luster on these. That's the number one that's springing to my mind. The luster of these is sensational. What luster point are you thinking on these? I'm thinking maybe, AA plus maybe. That's kind of what I'm getting, because you can see the reflection of the lights. You can't see all the individual bars, and you've got that kind of nice sort of fusion at the side of the colours together. Anyone fancy the lowest ever price? All right then, should be $11.95. It's not going to be today. That's the price they have been always. You've always enjoyed them at that price. We are going to take them to the lowest ever price point today, because I've not got many of them left. These are your beautiful green cultured pearls. Lowest ever price of £8.95 for you on these ones today. You've never seen that price point on them. You've never ever seen that price point, but today you have. And one thing I've got to say about these is the colouring across them is absolutely beautiful. It's really, really nice in sort of certain areas. So near where my hand is, because of how the light's hitting, I'm getting these golden tones off it. It's really, really pretty. And then as I move along, I'm getting these kind of, see, it's almost golden there, isn't it? But then as it goes kind of over and the lights kind of aren't as directly on it, it's more of a bold green. Really pretty array. Well done everyone, you're all buying on the lowest ever price point right now. Your gorgeous cultured potato pearls, just $8.95. Well done everybody. I've got loads to fit in today, so making sure you're checking out your baskets. It doesn't matter how many times you check out. Just you don't have to pay more every time you check out, because I know at some websites and in some certain places you'll have to, once you check out, another postage and packaging gets applied, and you know, you have to kind of check out and you get charged so much. It doesn't matter how many times you check out with us, you just get paid that $2.95 postage and packaging from midnight to midnight. I gave gorgeous Sammi the option of 3 bundles today, and as soon as she saw this one, you just fell in love, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just the colour, isn't it? Apatite is beautiful. It's just, I mean, it was a really close thing between that and the other one that I really, really loved.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get enough opportunity to work with this. I think I adore it so very much. And again, it's because of the nature thing, isn't it? It's just fabulous. Isn't it absolutely stunning? Because these are natural colouring, which is what we mean by kind of the natural aspect. These are natural colours, and I always think that's amazing. You wouldn't imagine that Mother Nature can kind of complete and create this colour almost, would you? No, and I think that's why I just get so absolutely fascinated with them. They're beautiful. The blue has to be one of the kind of rarest colours in nature, realistically, if you think about it. Because obviously you've got the sky, absolutely, but even the sky isn't technically blue, is it? The sky isn't technically blue, that's how it appears to us, isn't it? But if you think about kind of, and even like the ocean as well, that's not really got a blue tone to it. In fact, Homer used to describe the colour of the ocean as like a wine colour. No, not Homer Simpson. Oh my days. Helena, I'm not even going to justify that.
at all. But it's beautiful to be able to have this beautiful rich blue tone, and this is going to be Sammi's challenge for the day. What have we got here? Well, you've got 2 strands of your sky blue apatite. You've got 35 carats worth of the rondelles, and those are from around a 3x1 to a 4x2, shimmering away there, gorgeously faceted to really catch the eye. I've then got for you 35 carats worth of your plain ovals as well. You've got so many treats to play with in here. You have got your sky blue, your blue skies with your sky blue apatite. Your price point today has already been checked out at £13.90, probably because, you know, with Jewellery Maker, we're going to drop it down. These are stunning pairings, and your price points, and we're able to bring it to you at that price point. What do you think of that, Sammi?
That's brilliant. I'd quite happily pay that for the faceted strand.
Yes.
Well, even the other one is just gorgeous. The ovals are beautiful.
Yeah.
But I have a real thing for faceted rondelles at the moment. It's just where I'm at. Absolutely love those. In fact, I'd probably pay double that for those faceted rondelles. They're gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? I just love it. £9.95. Hello, everyone. Hi, Karen. Hi, Cheryl. Sue. All right, Beverly. How are you, lovely? Annette's in today. Vivian. Please do check out your baskets. Oh, Phyllis. Check out your baskets. That's my grandma's name. I love the name Phyllis as well. It's really nice, isn't it? Phyllis. It's lovely. Isabel, you're in. Marion's in as well. Well done to everyone. Gwyneth's coming in too. £9.95. Checking out those baskets when you get the opportunity to do so, because as soon as you check out, that means it's yours. And essentially, obviously, we only have a certain quantity of everything. You know, we don't have unlimited quantity of this. We have a certain quantity. So when we say to you check out your baskets, we're really kind of trying to help you make sure that you are getting it, because a lot of people will wait, you know, till they have maybe 4 or 5 different things in their basket and go and check out, but actually one of the first things they had in their basket is sold out, so they haven't had the opportunity to do so. So do check out when you get the opportunity. Now listen, for me anyway, when I'm creating something jewellery wise, say a neckline piece, I would love to make these into a neckline piece, but for me there's one thing missing from it, and it's drops. How fantastically would these work together, interspersed? Oh my gosh, the quality of that kyanite is sensational, isn't it? Did anybody get that tanzanite they had on this morning? Did you get the tanzanite they had on this morning? Those big pieces of tanzanite. It was the largest strand, it was the largest pieces of tanzanite I have ever seen. If you got that strand, if you were lucky enough to be able to get that, then how sensationally would this go with it? Oh, so rich, so beautiful. This is from Nepal, and it is your natural kyanite. Kyanite faceted is almost unheard of, because essentially it has a natural point in it, which is called a cleavage point, and it has a perfect cleavage in 2 different directions. Now what that means is it is hardly ever faceted. If you think of all the kyanite you've seen on Jewellery Maker, probably about 90% of it has not been faceted, probably only about 10%. We've only got what? Okay, not many of these whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. It's a true treasure to have it faceted, because essentially when we first got kyanite kind of on the gemstone market, it was never ever faceted, because they just lost so much rough. Because as soon as you hit this, if you even polish this in an incorrect direction with too much force, the entire piece of rough will split. So it's almost unheard of that we will bring faceted kyanite to you. Maybe about 10% of the kyanite we bring to you at Jewellery Maker is faceted, and that is a high proportion compared to some places. This price point today is absolutely astonishing. That is astonishing, but I want to make it unmissable. It's not £29.95. It has been, it should be, realistically. Of course it should be. It's kyanite, we hardly see it, and it's faceted, but it's not today. Price point going down, £21.90. That is a serious price drop, Helena. She goes, I know. £21.95. Well done to the people who checked out at £29.95. Absolutely sensational, very, very rare that we see a faceted kyanite. Even rarer than that of seeing, you know, say a shaped tanzanite, really. $21.95, checking out those baskets when you get the opportunity to do so. Nice work, everybody. I've got something that you're going to be rushing to the phones for now. See what I did there, Helena? No one else does right now. This is called Gold Rush. Rush to the phone. Oh, Pete, oh. You're having a good chuckle there, Pete. Let me show you what I've got here for you. I think, well, I know you're going to adore this. I know. Because the price point's astonishing and it's just a gorgeous selection. Take a look first off at these. Oh, perfect round. Aren't they beautiful? Really? Oh, you've got your golden shimmer here. These are your 12mm rounds that we have. Really beautiful colouring to these and absolutely perfect shaping. So smooth to the appearance, they really, really are. To my eye, they just look absolutely perfect. And then adding to the situation, absolutely loads and loads and loads of shepherd's hooks. In fact, there's so many, look, they're kind of towered upon each other here. You're going to be getting 50 pairs of these in total. So 50 pairs of the gold-plated copper shepherd's hooks. So don't forget, real plating over the top of these, genuine gold there. 50 pairs, so you're getting 100 of these in total. From the front, they're really, really cutesy and delicate as well. They're lovely to work with. You've got the little ball detail on there. I'm holding the tweezers kind of where the earlobe would be. So you've got the ball detail, and then from the sides you have that, I always call these a swan neck. You've got that kind of swan neck appeal where you can, you know, place your hanger, or even if you just wanted to wear them like that, I think they're beautiful enough. You have got 50 pairs of those in total. And then, get genuine 925 gold plating whenever you can at this moment in time. The situation with gold is dire, and get it wherever you can, because honestly the prices are said to be rocketing soon. These are stunning. They look like icicles. 925 gold plated star flower bead caps. Aren't they just darling? They are so dreamy. 7 pieces of those today. You have got this beautiful centerpiece. So the center gap there, you can see, is the largest, but then you do also have some of those kind of, you've got 5 of the holes all around these as well. They are absolutely sensational. 7mm on these ones. Genuine gold plate over the top of these too, but you've got that 925 silver at the core. That is serious luxury. These together, I think, will just look fantastical. In fact, it's impossible for you to see, but if you imagine one of these bead caps, obviously at the it's a little hat. Oh, it's fallen off. If you imagine, obviously, that'd be the drill hole at the top. Obviously, it's not, because there's the thing going across. That looks like, doesn't that look like a Vivienne Westwood? You know the crowns? Vivienne Westwood with the globe in the centre. Oh my gosh, I love that. Doesn't it? You have got here a trio of beauties. You really, really do. You've got those beautiful, perfect round 12mm. You've then got all of these shepherd's hooks. There's just so many. And you have that gorgeous, gorgeous array of your 925 with that gold plating as well. Your price point today should be, I think that's already a great price. I genuinely do. We are going to take it down now. Gold rush. Rush into the phones when you get the opportunity to do so. These as a trio are going to make you some gorgeous pieces. £12.95 is your price point for those ones today. I think that is sensational. What do you think,